name is Bernicia Dantone, also known as Madam Majesty. I am a full spectrum and body positivity doula. My company name is IAM, which stands for Infinitely Aligned Majesties. Our mission is to uplift, protect, provide, and encourage women to get back into alignment so that they can be the best for their own dynasties.
I can't follow that.
I thought I needed to say more words, but it's okay. I got it.
I can't follow that.
My name is Kyra. I am the owner and operator of the Divine Flower Child Doula and Birth Services. I too am a full spectrum doula, so I work with women all the way from pre-pregnancy and fertility to postpartum. I also do adoption, abortion, miscarriage, anything you can name with women. I help them through that time. I'm also a lactation counselor, and just an overall, I can't say that word, I'm a good person.
I don't know how to follow the two of them. Okay, well, I am Charity. Most people know me as Doula Bean, owner and operator of Doula Bean Maternal Care LLC. I own that. By the way, boom, I own that. I am a full spectrum doula. However, I specialize in childbirth. Mostly, I know pretty well hospital birth and postpartum care. I am a huge advocate for women empowerment as well as rebuilding strong Black families. So that's how I rap. And together, we are the Doula Report.
Yeah, Doula Report.
And we
coming at you
to give you all things doula related.
All things birth, babies, and bodies.
Postpartum fertility.
Yeah.
Pregnancy.
Birth
pregnancies,
newborn care.
Yes, mental health and pregnancy, because they go hand in hand.
Closing that womb space, because it is a spiritual thing that happens when you have a baby. You open up a portal to a new dimension, and you got to close that shit up right.
Ooh. Every time you give birth, you are reborn. It doesn't matter if it's your first time, second time, third time. You are reborn a new person because you are now a mother of 1, 2, 3, 4. However many children, but you are literally readjusting your life to this new infant.
Yep. If you ever think about it, when you're in the hospital and you have a baby, it's in a pamper and you're in a pamper.
You know what that just reminded me of? What? That very first time you go to the bathroom after you have a baby.
Oh, you be shaking and shivering.
The razor blades.
Like,
prairie bottle just.
I can do the prairie bottle.
Is it some witch hazel?
You know what? You know what? Speaking of witch, and I swear I tell the story because I'm the one with the old child. My son's going to be 14. Y'all got new babies as well, so
I
like fresh
year-old twins as well. Plus a newborn.
And just a newborn.
Newborn. See, me, I was 18 when I had my son. Didn't know diddly squat. I literally thought when I went to the bathroom that all my insides was gonna fall out, and I was scared to pee for hours, and I did not go. I have no problem explaining this story. In fact, I got a lot of stuff to tell you. And yeah, nobody told me nothing. So we rubbing. I had to pee for so long, and I'm just sitting there. And then the nurse finally came in, and she was like, "What's wrong?" I was like, "I really gotta pee," and she was like, "You can get up and go, honey." I said, She was like, "Why?" I was like, "Oh, my insides gonna fall out." She was like, "Huh?" I was like, "It's open." This is why childbirth. Let me explain to y'all why childbirth education is important. Right? Get you a doula, sis. Okay.
Get you a doula.
Get you a doula, sis. I did not know. I'm talking about. I was so scared to pee. I was sitting there like, "Oh Lord, I know what's gonna happen." I'm scared. It was normal. Nothing came out, but blood and stuff. But I literally thought my organs were going to come out through my vagina.
So what is a doula?
Well, actually, a doula is a support person, an advocate, as well as an educational resource.
Your birth fairy godmother.
I like how she put it.
Yes.
That's what we're here for.
It is your everything. We're not here to have the baby for you.
Right.
And we don't
do everything. We bipping.
And sometimes we have to turn into the Wicked Witch of the West.
Sometimes,
baby.
Because sometimes you have them clients that need that tough love push.
Okay.
Because that's what they used to. So we adapt to your personality. So get a doula that fits you.
So all doulas aren't the same?
No, all doulas are not the same. Just as you were saying, you got postpartum doulas, you got body positivity doulas, you have doulas that work in education, you have doulas that do adoption, you have doulas that do. Can you say the word?
sex.
No, oh, you mean non-binary?
Non-binary.
That non-binary, gender inclusive.
Sex.
Oh, sex.
But you do have sex doulas.
You have
That's my
death
next
doulas.
step.
Yeah, you have death doulas. You have all kinds of doulas. If it is a way that someone can coach and advocate for you, they are a doula.
And support you. And that's really like what doula means, like to support.
Yeah.
It's what a doula is. And
support.
so that's what we do.
We don't know the origin of the word.
It's Greek.
Oh, she does.
She,
It's
like, I know Kyra's a walking encyclopedia.
It's
She-
Greek.
It's Greek.
It's to
Greek
support.
It's Greek
Yep,
to support.
And so, and really,
How you spell it in Greek?
I think DULA.
Oh, okay. Cause I'm sorry, y'all. I'm on my own agenda. I was trying to get, Greek lettering for
She
doulas
finna
and
go hard. Stuff.
Woo, child.
Ooh, it's wrong with her. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know how we gonna make it through this.
It's gonna be great.
How many episodes are we doing?
We gonna do 10. This is number 1. We just introducing what a doula is. You know what I'm saying? No,
Yes.
a doula can be. Look, I know me. I am whatever I need to be at that moment for you. Whatever relates to you, baby. Sometimes I'm your mama. Sometimes I'm your big sister. Sometimes I'm your auntie. I'm that cousin. Whatever relates to you to bring you peace or to get you. What you say, Brittany? Said in line. Get you in line. Get in alignment.
Yes.
That's what I'm here for. Full of knowledge, things that you need to know. All full of knowledge. And we all are close, and we are all great doulas, but we all have different styles of douling.
Definitely different styles.
I'm honestly, I consider myself a rock star doula. Like, I'm like Rihanna of doulas, and that's what I'm running with. I don't want to look over because I know Kyra's staring at me.
No, because I was gonna say that like I'm gonna Beyonce.
So I'm Riri. Rockstar.
Like that's very much my vibe. Like, I try not to ever respond to things like Rihanna, like get in your face and go off. Beyonce, like
exactly.
like, I see you, I hear you, but I'ma just be up here and I'ma do this. You like,
I'm the Erykah Badu of doulas.
yeah,
I knew she was going there with
Yeah, like I'm the one that's gonna say, hey, did you drink your peppermint tea this morning? You haven't. What are your symptoms? Let me holistically help you with what God's green earth put down here, instead of getting some CVs that don't work.
I'm gonna do something
that don't work,
but I ain't gonna deliver it the way she did. Like, you gonna be like, ooh, it hurt when I do this. I'm like, well, don't do that.
Yeah, she gonna like hold your hand and like make
like,
you feel comfortable. I'm like, okay.
Now,
y'all all right?
Right.
We gonna do this.
Okay.
Erykah Badu is a doula.
Yeah, she is, and she's also born the same day as me.
Really?
And I knew she was going there with this.
Yes,
Wait, I can see that. I
is.
can see that. I can see that. So what do y'all like most about being a doula?
What do I like most about being a doula? I like explaining to women things about their body that they did not know. That is my favorite thing. It's like, what? I can have 14 different orgasms. Yes, ma'am, you can. And one of them is in childbirth.
Yeah,
There is such as orgasmic
a
birth.
thing.
Yes.
I ain't had one successfully. I tried my best,
it
but
didn't go that way.
that shit hurt.
My body was shaking, but it was not.
It was
from
shaking for that.
orgasm.
Yeah, I mean,
It was not an
orgasm.
orgasm. But I think, my favorite thing about being a doula is empowering people to make their own decisions.
Yes.
And make like a fully educated decision instead of just what somebody told them to do. Like, they could say, okay, this is where I am, this is what I got, this is what I want to do. And even if that is not within their original birth plan, they're able to choose those things when things get a little hectic. I think that's my favorite part. That and snuggling the new babies.
I love it. I do. I can't say.
I don't care for snuggling the new babies. I'm definitely not the baby person doula. I'm not that doula. I'm all about moms. I'm all about women. I'm all about getting in alignment. I'm all about that postpartum, getting yourself back into a routine with mom, partner, baby, school, other kids, whatever. I'm all for getting that routine and getting back into the swing of things, not sitting here holding your baby.
I love babies, but I also used to be a nanny. And so
I definitely ain't no nanny.
I don't know that kind of
I love babies.
I
love
treat all
babies,
children
but
like my cousins, including my own.
she do.
So Charity, what is your favorite thing about being a doula?
She's so funny for this house. I think my favorite thing about it is more so working with the moms and, you know, the family to support people. It's something, it's just like a joy for me to know that they are empowered and they are educated. And like you said, we're making that informed decision also. As odd as it may sound, I hope it doesn't come out that way. I like being the person that's present, especially if things don't go the way we planned it. Let's put it like that. You know, I want people to know it's okay if you did go the other route, if you did end up having to have a cesarean or something like that. I want you to know that don't make you no less of a mother or no less of a woman. Natural birth is the only way. This is my definition. Some people may argue with that. Natural birth to me is a birth vaginally. Doesn't matter if you had epidural or whatever. That's how the natural order to have a child. However, a C-section is a surgical birth, but you still gave birth. That's
birth is birth.
Birth is birth.
See, 3 times.
You know what I'm saying? Some people do it, some people can't. I mean, I'm more so empowering about the magic that you was able to even carry a child. And
that
I'm really
in itself.
Yeah, in itself, it's a miracle to even be able to carry a child full time.
Miscarriage 3 times.
It's deep.
Put that out there. Y'all had 6 kids. Damn, y'all oughta had 6 kids. Shit.
So guys, what can that make me nervous thinking about this. My legs just start itching. So what can people expect from the Doula Report?
The real, actually, you really want to know the truth. We're like if anybody knows the show, The Horrible Decisions, that is what you're gonna get. You're like the Horrible Decisions version of doula life, but we're gonna kick it to you real with childbirth. Actually, let's go back. Pregnancy, childbirth, or laboring, childbirth, and postpartum, all things newborn care. We're gonna give you all the information that you need. We giving y'all some free game here. You know,
pretty much. Get
still get you a doula.
Yeah, please get you a doula.
Please get you a doula. Don't look at us and say, "Oh, I watched the Doula Report and I got it." You don't.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
because we give you free game, but we ain't giving you everything. Like, we give you just.
And I mean, no matter how much somebody gives you, I think that nothing beats like having that doula by your side.
Yeah, it's nothing like that experience.
It doesn't. I know with my birth, you know, you think, oh, look, I'm a doula. COVID, my doula was not able to come in. My husband was tired because I was in 48 hours of labor and still had to get a C-section. And yeah, I was exhausted. I thought I could go in there and empower myself. Shit.
Okay.
Can I have epidural, please? Because I just can't take it anymore. And I'm okay with that.
We're gonna hit on them topics too, like defining it, because I think it's a big thing too, the confusion of with a doula you got to do everything 100% natural. No,
medicated, unmedicated, hospital, at home, in a car. Please don't have your baby in a car on me.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
Cesarean section, you can also get a doula.
Yeah, everything.
Yeah.
So cesarean, I feel like cesareans need the most help afterwards. Get you a postpartum doula if you're having a cesarean.
Yes.
Hands down. Do not push yourself. Do not push your womb to do things that it is not ready to do. Because you could definitely open that womb back up, not externally but internally, and have a whole bunch of other problems you don't even want. Trust me.
That's a whole new
I ain't do it because I sat down and I got me a postpartum doula.
Did. Let alone a lot of stuff that people don't even realize that goes into doula. And like, for example, a new family, they could definitely use someone to, let's say you got with a chef that prepared your meals for the whole week. Because the thing is, especially in American culture alone, and especially Black culture, we don't necessarily have that help from where the grandparents can come be with you the first year of life. So when we say get you a doula, we come with so much knowledge. And I'm not saying that we gonna be a doula that's a chef, but there are doulas who, when I say it's levels to this, we got doulas, but including in her postpartum package is where she may meal prep for you. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. When we say doulas, it's so many levels to this. We can't even begin to touch it on. Like, it's just the basis. But like, we explain to you the ins and outs, the routes, because as a whole and as a community, everybody working together is what it takes as a village to have a successful pregnancy, childbirth, and that first year of life, which is critical.
Yes. And can I also mention that fertility doulas, they are a thing. A lot of women, we don't talk enough about the infertility in Black women, because a lot of us will put on birth control earlier than
I was 6.
You were 6? I was 11.
I was having like early puberty. And so my mama took me to the doctor and they put me on Depo. I was on Depo from 6 to 11. I would have been 5'5" had they not done that to me.
Wow.
That's like the only thing I care about. I would have been 5'5".
She said, yes, I would have been.
How tall are you, baby?
I'm 5'2", but I would have been
That's the
5'5".
point. She got that 3 extra inches.
I would have.
But you
I would have. They
That's not your growth.
stunning
That's not your
They
growth.
stunning my growth. Anyway.
You drink coffee?
No, girl. And I ate all my vegetables.
Oh.
And I've been the same height since I was in 6th grade.
It might have been that devil.
And I was taller than all the boys in 6th grade. And now they all way taller than
That's
me.
how you. It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay. I'm a little salty,
yeah.
but it's okay. Go ahead.
Fertility doulas are definitely needed. We need people that know about the hormones, about the hormone system, about how to eat for your period. That's one thing that I'm really big on, so that we can stabilize those hormones and have a healthy pregnancy and a healthy baby labor outcome.
Yes.
So yeah, and don't think it's bougie to have a doula. It's not. It's necessary.
Having a doula is not bougie. Having a doula is not for white women, only white women. Having a doula is not for those who don't have a partner. Having a doula is for every single person having a baby.
Yes.
Period. No matter how you're having a baby, even if you're adopting the baby, just somebody to help you and support you and to bring that baby into your life
And adjust.
That's what's important.
You have to adjust. Adjusting is everything when having a baby. You got to adjust to having a new lifestyle for yourself, a new lifestyle for the baby, a new lifestyle for your whole family. I mean, even with COVID, shoot, you got to tell people not to come up your house when your house was an open door at one point. So.
Look at the lifestyle. Oh, and breaking generational curses. Different things, honey. We going to get so deep into those. Kyra, give the example.
Yes.
Cereal in the milk. Come on, Kyra.
What about cereal?
Like that stuff when you know you get your grandma.
We're gonna do that next episode.
That's just a time. Yeah,
we're gonna do it next episode.
But we'll talk about it.
You know, if I say it now, y'all might not come back.
But no, like that's an example of things like, you know, a lot of things that we were taught and were told to do that were quote unquote normalized. Those leading to a lot of different issues within our community. Like I said, we're gonna talk about all kinds of generational curses where your mama said you do this, your grandmama did that. That doesn't mean it was the right thing.
It wasn't.
And I'll say this right now,
and we ain't in them times.
We have the highest infant mortality rate as black people.
Yes.
The national average is 5.7. We at 10.4. We have the highest maternal mortality rate with 37.4 women per 100,000 births. So something they did didn't work, right?
Correct.
And so we're trying to move from survival to thriving, right?
Exactly.
Yes.
Period.
Yes.
Okay, Charity, tell the people where they can find you on the internet.
Love to. You can find me on Facebook, Charity Doula Bean, on the internet. My website is doulabeanmaternalcare.com. You can find me on there. Email me, doulabean@gmail.com. Any questions and concerns? I do not do childbirth right now as far as a doula due to I am a nursing student. So
Girl, you mean ain't nobody gonna call you for birth?
They're gonna call me.
Where can they find you on the internet?
Yes, you can find me at Bernicia Dantonet on Facebook. That's BRANICIA capital DONTE''NAE on Facebook, and Lady_Majesty811 on Instagram.
Why am I not that together?
What?
Girl, do you know how long it took me to spell my name? Hell yeah, I spell it long.
And you can find me at the Divine Flower Child on Instagram. I love that. I'm gonna have you just walk around behind me. Kyra Betts Doula. My website is www.thedivineflowerchild.com. And that's me.
That's
Is that it? Did we do it? Did we do a whole episode?
I think we did. That was a whole episode.
Oh, and if you could re-edit this.
Don't edit that out. Leave it in.
Make a meme out of that one. But you can also find me at Infinitely Aligned Majesty. That's all spelled the regular way. Infinitely Aligned Majesty.com. Thank you.
It's spelled the regular way.
The regular way.
You know, I understand because people be like, "How you spell that?" And I'm like, "Girl, you know how to spell child." Like, how do you spell that?
See.
Infinite.
Wait, he's still recording. Just we done.
But yeah, stay tuned because we got a lot more coming. So thank you for joining us. Stay tuned. Wait till y'all see when we get into these conversations. You're gonna want to come back. Like, love, subscribe.
Boop.
Lean. Lean.